Welcome back, everyone, once again to the Hill at Bellevue College. My name's Ethan Callahan, and joining me as always, providing insight as only she can, Maggie Blome. It's an absolute must-win match for Midlakes United tonight to keep any hope alive for qualifying for USL2 playoffs. With Snohomish winning last night, Midlakes come in 10 points behind the second playoff spot with the game in hand. Just 5 fixtures remain on the calendar for Midlakes United with a possible 15 points left to go. Winning out might just be the only shout the boys in purple and blue have at getting over the line for the very first time. Maggie, what will it take? What will it take to get the run-in started off on the right foot tonight?
Well, in the return fixture, Midlakes dominated the entirety of the second half and rescued a point. Much of that success came from controlling the possession on the flanks and relying on winning the aerial duels. Look for Midlakes to continue with that tonight, but stay disciplined to not fall behind in the early stages.
Midlakes are definitely still the larger of the two sides, despite losing a couple of players. Alex Notska was a goal scorer at Bellarmine, now out for the season. Goalkeeper Fred Ryder not in the lineup again today with an injury. And Midlakes will now be without their revelatory new man in defense, Sako Kanate. Much happier note for him, though. He has signed for DFK Danaiva, who currently sit in 10th place in the Lithuanian top division. How much will he be missed in the squad today?
Oh my gosh, you should have told me this before we went on air so I could have prepared myself.
I should've.
Kanate will certainly be missed. He provided a very athletic and commanding presence in the back line for Felix Vu. Excited to see how he gets on in Europe. That being said, the Midlakes defense should be able to stand firm against Tacoma tonight. Tacoma's only mustered 8 goals all season long over 10 games, far and away the lowest tally of anyone in the USL2 Northwest Division. Kleeman and Cassidy will be up to the task for Midlakes. They've been solid all season long, and I'm ready to see them work.
Tacoma come in tonight's matchup off the back of an absolutely historic performance against Ballard in the most recent matchup, a doubleheader in Tacoma, which also featured a Tacoma Galaxy Salmon Bay matchup in the USLW side of things. However, it's not a date in history that will be long celebrated for Tacoma Stars, who broke the USL2 record for the worst loss ever in the entire history of the league, falling to Ballard by an astonishing 11-0 final scoreline. We're excited to get this matchup underway, the 4th meeting between the clubs and Midlakes United fighting to keep their season alive, Tacoma Stars fighting to avoid finishing in the basement of the division for the first time. And with that, we're going to get to your starting lineups. First, the visiting Tacoma Stars. In goal, number 1, former Midlakes United player Ryan Saunders. The back four consists of Nick Ramoso, Harrison Emmert, Cody Carmel, and London Fenster. The midfield trio of Mason Abdella, John Caceres, and goal scorer against Midlakes United, Micah Harris. And in the front 3 in attack, Basim Hassini, Eden Fari on the flanks, and in the middle, number 5, Ethan McNaughton. For your home side, Midlakes United, Brian Lanier continues his 2nd straight appearance in goal. Connor Lieber and Tommaso Cassidy on the sides in defense. Philip Kleeman, and making his Midlakes United debut, number 39, Taka Sasaki, were in the back line as well. The midfield trio, Surafel Abebe, super sub for Midlakes, makes his first start of the season. Jack Ryan Jeremiah, a staple in the Midlakes lineup, and Jason Buezo rounding out the midfield. The attack consists of number 14, Patrick Cayeli, man of the match, away against the most recent matchup. Francisco Magana will captain the side playing striker alongside Alex Bazia, number 9, the 2 leading goal scorers together in the top of the lineup. We're just moments away from players walking down the line and getting ready for the national anthem.
I'm excited about that lineup. It sounds solid. All of those names, I was nodding along as you were saying. I was like, oh, that's who I would put there. That's who I would put there. So Felix Vu has set up a great game for us tonight. I'm really excited to watch Midlakes do their thing, especially since we were talking about the circumstances of the matchup and where Tacoma does sit against Midlakes comparatively. It might be a game, sometimes the games you win by a lot are harder to play, harder to watch. So yeah, there's value in those experiences too. Let's see them find it.
Both these sides are Tacoma not so much. Midlakes trying to fight their way out of the middle of the table right now. There's a big clash at the top of the table. Ballard, still unbeaten, heading down to Eugene, Oregon to play 3rd place Lane United today. 1st and 3rd, there's 5 points separating those 2 sides from the top of each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise if able and kindly remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you.
The sides are coming back from the benches, getting ready to go. Midlakes United will be in the ice blue shirt and shorts with the white socks, as we always are at home. And then Tacoma wearing their home kits as well. Navy socks and shorts, navy shirts with the traditional Tacoma Stars diamond yellow and orange accents towards the bottom.
Yep.
Do wish they kept the hoop design. The cutoff kind of looks a little strange.
Oh, yeah. It's like, maybe they thought it looked too much like a belt.
Maybe. Tacoma Stars coming in with only one win on the season. A minus 13 goal differential.
And as you were saying, our opponent keeper, is a former Midlakes player.
Former Midlakes player.
So let's talk about our two keepers tonight. How do they compare?
Well, Saunders had a pretty good showing against Midlakes in the return fixture in the first away game of the year. Did let in 2 shots, but not much he could do about those close finishes, and then the penalty. Guessed right and went through his hands anyway. He's a big keeper, really accurate with his passing from his feet. In terms for Midlakes United, Brian had a pretty good showing against Seattle Celtic. Wasn't tested very much at all. Only really had to deal with 2 shots. Only one of them on target. It did go in. However, his commanding of the box and building up play from out from the back was very, what is the word I'm looking for? Very interesting to watch. Interesting is not the word. Satisfactory, maybe?
All right.
Impressive.
Thank
That's
you
the
for
word I
that.
was looking
There
for.
we go. You got
Impressive.
there.
That's the
You got
word.
there. And
Somebody didn't go to English class.
we have started already possession from Tacoma. Midlakes already drew 1 foul on the side. Didn't amount to much.
Tacoma is a fast side.
Alex Bosio on the side expecting a foul.
And Taka getting his first touch for the club. Didn't get to play in the friendly, but was here.
All right.
He's been on the reserves. No Eiji Hata today, so
Yeah, that's big.
he's getting a call up. Tommaso Casade and Philip Kleeman filling up the center back partnership for the first time. And Connor Lieber getting a start as well.
Definitely expecting this to be a chippy game just based on what I've seen so far and the way Midlakes is kind of throwing their body into tackles.
Yeah.
However, I haven't seen as many successful aggressive tackles as I would like. But I do love the way they try to control tempo, where they back off and then choose the moment to attack.
Down the left-hand side, can he keep it in? He's going to be close. He's going to go across for the first goal kick of the afternoon. Had a lot of room to run there. The pass was slightly too far for Faleri to run on the end of. Popped well into the air, trying to find Bazia's forehead. He does. We're going to miss out on the rain here tonight. It's going to be a cloudy and gloomy PNW night.
Miss out on the rain? What do you mean?
Oh, all of our rain came pregame today. No
Yeah.
more.
Field's slippery, though.
Hopefully not.
No, just enough for the ball moves fast.
Get a little zip on the passes.
Mm-hmm.
Make us go a little quicker. Try to see some goals. Magana trying to put some pressure. Dealt with easily by Carmel. Cody Carmel.
That's a name. I like the alliteration.
Yeah.
Speaking of English class. And we have ball kids tonight. It looks like,
I think it's Eastside FC.
yeah, they're from Eastside FC.
believe.
My former club for 12 years.
12 years.
11. I was 7.
I'll get you a testimonial if you play somewhere in England for 12 years. Open run. Trying to find a cross into the middle. Straight to Tommaso Casade, the Italian international.
Midlakes midfield did a great job collapsing and filling in the gaps in between our back line there.
It's a good pass. He found a little bit of hole. Casade deals with it again. And Kaeli couldn't get a strong header on it, and Tacoma will retain the possession. This is not the position Midlakes wanted to find themselves in, but very similar to the opening match, or the return fixture away at Bellarmine Prep. Tacoma putting all of the pressure on. And a very loose pass. And
I believe it's Bellarmine.
is it Bellarmine?
Yeah, I have a teacher who went to
Ooh.
school there.
They need
That name sounded familiar. I was like, wait.
They need to change their song at the stadium then.
Oh, really? Maybe my teacher just says it wrong.
Bellarmine does sound a little better.
Yeah, spelling's strange though. Midlake's getting a little more aggressive here at least, moving it into the final third.
Tacoma putting a lot of traffic around the ball.
Those bright things on the jersey really, they're like cones moving around the field, you know?
They're easier to hopefully Midlake starts passing around them like some cones.
Yeah, that'd be great. They're definitely connecting a lot of passes well.
Oh, baby.
And doing a good job flopping.
They're definitely putting on their performance. Given where they are in the season right now, Magana can play a pass. Slipping a little bit, you called it. And he's going to lose possession of it just a little bit. Little slip, Steven Gerrard-esque.
Nice, way to get a touch on that.
I'll go out for a throw. Back to the back line, it'll be Emmert.
Tommaso Casade doing a great job keeping an eye on his winger here, but condensing our back line. Maybe they'll look for that cross. Head up the flank, he's wide.
Caceres dropping out of the midfield into the back line to set up something for his team.
Fakiri borderline offsides here. He's going back and forth. He's definitely pushing our line.
Doesn't appear that Tacoma have named a captain today. No armband. Bit of a strange. Caceres again. On it. 5 minutes and 54 seconds have ticked off the clock.
Kind of reactive pressure I'm seeing from Midlakes. Probably just not the start to the game they were expecting.
I don't think they were ready for Tacoma to come out and have the lion's share of the possession for 5 straight minutes.
Yeah.
It's a nice pass. I'm not entirely sure what Ethan was waiting for. Tacoma striker letting it bounce right past him into the Midlakes defensive line.
Midlake's doing a good job keeping their shape right now. Actually, Tommaso, no. Tommaso Casade just went up the wing.
Kleeman passing through. Nice low driven pass, finding Jason Buezo. Overlap by Taka. And resetting to try and do it again. A good idea from Kleeman, but nothing coming from it. Clearing the lines quite well. Tacoma really looking to clog up that midfield, the midfield passing lanes. And Kaeli now a little deeper. from his traditional right wing spot. He's almost traded places with Connor Lieber. The attack and defense. It's a good ball. He's going through.
Good body position receiving that ball.
Crowd looking for a call, and the referee's just ignoring it all.
Was that crowd or players?
I think it was a combination of both. A little diving header from Ryan Saunders.
Cheeky.
Almost had to remind himself not to use his hands.
I was worried for a second.
Been a
Midlakes
nice
is
early
having
red card for Midlakes.
Yeah, right. Midlakes is having a little bit of trouble clogging up right where Tacoma's wanting to pass. I don't think they're reading them that well, which is consistent with what we're saying, where they're not expecting a game to be like this.
Strong defending there from Lieber, and a tough tackle from Valeri. No call. Into the middle. Now it's Caceres. And still down. Shot blocked. Opening shot of the day. Kaeli stayed down for the entirety of that buildup. Seems to be moving just fine now. Bumbling over each other. The referee seems to want to let the game grow.
Yeah, I like it.
Buezo now has a couple of options. Choosing to go down the wing.
2 runners in.
Little cross is played down. Nothing's going to come from it that time. Wonderful defending from Ramoso. The first time we've called his name today. Cutting that cross out before it could even have any opportunity to be any threat to Saunders' net. Entertaining opening few minutes of play. Just one shot so far, but
I like this possession here from Midlakes. Probably the best, definitely the best we've had yet. I also am noticing very good communication down here, especially when they're being defended.
Lieber trying to play a pass towards the middle, just enough on it to get it out of the range of Bazia's left foot. And Midlakes is retreating almost immediately, allowing Tacoma to have a lot of possession deep in their own half. Buezo's going to give chase. The pass is played over the top. Kleeman does get there first, but puts it out for a Tacoma throw. Allowing the visitors in navy blue to get forward. Maybe set something up.
Have we had a Midlakes throw yet?
Not yet, no. A little heavy touch, but he recovers and for himself. Caceres on the ball again, all the way back to Cody Carmel.
Tacoma definitely spread out right now, but holding their shape super nicely and progressing it in the right way.
Valeri's all on his own. Played it off his knee and felt the consequences for it, immediately giving up the ball to Connor Lieber.
It was a soft touch, though.
It was a soft touch. Screened a little bit. Fenster's dealing with it well. And Saunders is going to take the rebound and pick it up.
For the first time.
This is a typical setup for Saunders. Just grab it and slowly walk back and let his team find their shape. Tacoma do want to build out from the back. It's part of the reason they are in the situation they're in.
Because they like to build from the back too much?
Build up from the back a little bit. It's a good idea. It's a more entertaining style of play when you build the passing up from the back. Everybody's involved, but you do tend to leave yourself vulnerable a lot more often than the teams who normally in traditional leagues around the world, teams at the bottom of the table typically go more direct to get the ball further away from their net. Think Southampton, or
boot ball.
Derby County, but not so much here in Tacoma.
Great possession here from Midlakes. Calm, composed.
Casadei.
Nothing looking too promising yet on opportunities offensively, though.
Not quite. Kleeman out there finding Taka. And Taka's pass was a little too light behind Jason Buezo. And not entirely sure. I think that was more of an anywhere will do ball.
Definitely.
One's calling for a substitution already. Looks like Connor Lieber has his hands up. Asking for something. We'll definitely wait for some updates on the situation there. It's got an early substitution for Midlakes. That certainly is not part of the plan. Bebe just a step behind that pass, forcing someone to make a decision on nevertheless. You can hear the birds chirping over the crowd.
You sure can, Ethan.
You get a little bit, get a little bit of energy injected into this crowd in this game.
I'd like a little, yeah.
A little dangerous there. Brian Lanier claiming it well.
I was literally just about to say the sentence, I'd like a little risk.
we certainly got
that
some.
happened, so.
We certainly got a little bit of risk. It'd be more fun if the risk was on the other side of the pitch.
100%.
Lanier deals with it. It's his first real test of the afternoon. Could have been a bit of a painful collision where the feet landed, according around the face, but.
There's nothing too impressive about this possession Tacoma's having. They're just going safe option to keep it. It's not like they're breaking lines or faking anyone out, really. So that's, I think, why our crowd is so quiet, because they're not doing anything really that cool. They're kind of just slowing our game down. Until they don't, like now.
Yeah, switch it up a little bit. Sometimes, you got to bring some excitement when you're playing in a library. You got to just do it yourself.
Yeah.
Nice little touch around here. One more thing. Ethan is going to spin and turn, and Surafel Bebe scored a massive goal. Come back against Olympia off the bench in his debut.
I'm surprised with that short possession from Cassidy to, I believe that was Phillip, while they were so heavy under pressure.
Lots of space.
Ball kids to the rescue.
Climbing up over the fence for us. Doing the dirty work, and here we will have that substitution. Waiting for it, and it is Connor Lieber. Will gingerly jog off the pitch. Hopefully nothing too serious, but when you're asking for a substitution this early, does appear to be AG coming on, though.
I like that. I don't know if this was planned, but I hope it works.
Having a brief conversation with Kelly McCracken. I'm going to take a look at something, and if we find anything else about that, we will let you know. But until then, AG Hada immediately taking a touch, playing a nice pass to the middle, but nobody's there to receive it. Sent it right where he was looking to.
Yeah, that was a perfect ball.
Easy. There's the first real whistle of the day. It'll be a free kick, not very dangerous of an area, but Tacoma Stars have struggled on set-piece defense.
I told you AG's Hada coming to the game is good. He is, yeah, I wouldn't say like he's great. They're all great players, and I don't think he stands out that way. He stands out because he's a disruptor of the game, of the flow. And we were just saying how we felt like this game was a little boring because they were getting too comfortable choosing the safe option, and AG that's the guy you put into the game when you want to disrupt something. Disrupt the other team and also kind of disrupt your team, because it can get pretty easy to get into those grooves,
Need somebody to provide the spark offensively and get Tacoma Stars out of the comfort. We've been talking about it essentially the entire match. Every pass they've made, every spell of possession they've had has been entirely too comfortable for a team who's conceded as many goals as they have. And Midlakes desperately need the points. They have to win 3 points today, otherwise they are statistically and mathematically eliminated from playoff contention. Have to have it today, and we are going to get another substitution already from Midlakes. 2 of the 7.
Bosnia on the ground?
I believe so.
Number 9.
We're going to get another substitution. Trainer Kelly McCracken's going to have a busy halftime. And it is Bosnia. Whether he actually will be substituted or not has yet to be determined, but Midlakes will have to play with 10 men. Given league rules, the trainer comes out, you got to come off the pitch. Down a man for the set piece. Bazia is the leading goal scorer for Midlakes United.
I'd also say he's the leading presence on the front line.
Especially today.
Yeah. He's kind of the, not the face of it, but I'd say, yeah, the face of it.
Bazia looks like he will not be returning to this game. Was only 1 goal away from breaking the goal-scoring record for Midlakes United. It seems like we're going to have to wait another week for that to potentially be the case.
I thought I saw him grabbing his knee. Is that what you saw?
Definitely something on the lower body. You can see him on the sideline. They're still reaching for something.
Although he's weight-bearing on both feet, so that's good.
Hopefully nothing serious again.
He's going on a walk.
Appears he will be replaced by Smith Russell, who it looks like appears to be coming onto the pitch. And they will allow the substitution before the set piece. So 2 substitutions down for the home side already. And given the way this game has really gone, this is not what we were expecting.
Neither of those subs were expected, actually. I also think, yeah, the scoreboard's not what I was expecting.
It is very early days still.
It is, and also, yeah, I think they take a second to figure out the game, and then once they have it figured out, they can do it.
Jeremiah skewed his delivery. It's very low into all of the traffic. That is certainly not what was drawn up. Lots of time left after that, and immediately gives up the foul. A lot to be left. Sorry about that. A lot left to be desired with the free kick delivery for Midlakes. Now Stars can go forward. Taka and Abebe. New faces in the starting lineup combining to take over possession. And now you got to think Midlakes will want to be going faster now. Talked about the spark A.G. Hada can provide. Smith Russell's got a lot of pace. Always an attacking mindset. Goals-oriented player, G's and A's. He made a lot of attacking third runs against Seattle Celtic. In the most recent match, it wasn't league play, it was a friendly. He's always finding himself in the spaces inside the box. A nice little pass around here to let Taka run free.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for something on that wing there tonight. I can tell he's hungry. I think Tacoma knows that too. They're defending it pretty heavily.
3 Tacoma Stars defenders right around him. Good step in from Abebe, taking it right off of his feet. Kayeli open on the box, the shot instead. Well over the bar.
Are we going to count that as a shot?
I think that was the intent.
Okay.
Closer to a home run on the softball field.
Hey, Wayne Gretzky. You miss 100%.
Still wild to say the second all-time leading goal scorer in the history of hockey with Wayne Gretzky. St. Louis icon.
Tacoma Stars winning that aerial ball.
Good step in from Kleeman, and Ataka can play a pass. I don't know if he kept that one in, but he somehow did. I'm not entirely sure how. Now some space.
Really
Hada can run into some. Yeah, he can get there. Keeps it in. Needs somebody around him, and he does across the touchline in the end. Would have been impressive if he was able to keep it in and play a pass. Just to get there and make it close is a feat in and of itself. Deep throw for Tacoma coming up. 1 shot apiece for each. No offsides, no corners. Not a single shot on target yet. We're 21.5 minutes into tonight's proceedings.
A lot of field time. Or, yeah, a lot of running time.
The cardio is definitely being worked today, and now
Few stoppages.
the flag has gone up. All we got to do is say something about it, and then just immediately likes to make me wrong. Ethan McNaughton caught offside. Certainly has the best name on the pitch.
Ethan.
Not that there's any bias involved in that.
Interesting observation, Ethan.
Wonder where that opinion comes from. Nice long ball played over. Buezo's got a chance to get on the end of it, a shoulder to shoulder.
Perfect weight on that.
And it'll be a throw for Midlakes. Needs something for this crowd to cheer for.
Definitely. Usually I don't like boot ball like that, but I condone whatever that just was.
It worked.
Yeah, because it worked.
Tacoma desperately trying not to concede.
AG needs to show a little deeper on the wing here for Cassidy if he's going to connect out of the back.
Here he is, right on cue. Hada to Patrick Kaeli, playing back and forth with each other. Bebe trying not to have to reset, gets a nice turnaround, but he needs some help. Russell.
Very composed possession in our final third here.
And Hada once again a little lacking on the delivery.
These balls into the box have been a little too low.
And Patrick Kaeli, as opposite as you can get, the second mid-leg
shot goal have been a little too high.
Sent over the bar.
It's opposite day.
All of A.G. Hada's passing until he gets into that final third has been on point for the final third. Now, to his credit, Tacoma is really sitting deep and trying to clog up all of those passing lanes.
To his credit. I mean, I think for both teams, they both have something to prove. Tacoma, obviously, just to prove that they can win a game and score some goals. And Midlakes, because they're trying to stay in it.
Trying to keep the dream alive. If Vegas made odds for it, they wouldn't be that long, but possibility is there. We saw the run Midlakes went on at home last season, only losing one match at Bellevue College all season long. It is possible. Have a couple of favorable matchups left on the calendar.
Yeah, and
this one being included.
Yeah, with the movement of players and how, because, we were lamenting about Kanate earlier, but, the next Kanate could come in next Thursday. So.
Could be subbed in today.
Totally.
You never know. Maybe Taka is going to be the next person who makes the move over to European football. Pretty confident that we can say that Kanate is the first Midlakes player to be transferred to Europe this season.
I would say the next Kanate, not even European, just someone who stands out on the field as much as he did with his play and tenacity.
We couldn't not say his name during the broadcast.
Not say his name.
Whether he was playing a Midlake shirt or a
He's
Bellevue
not even
Athletic
here
shirt.
and we're saying his
still
name.
talking about him. That shows the impact. What a signing he was.
Yeah, Midlake's getting some comfortability up here in the final third. I definitely like it. Lanier getting out of the goal.
Kaeli trying to find a lane to run into, but nothing's left for him. Going all the way out to the left.
Space.
Nice best cut in there. That was the best looking opportunity Midlakes has had. Dealt with quite well by Cody Carmel.
He had space and time to send that cross.
Jeremiah just getting manhandled there. Now Tacoma starts to go forward. McNaughton. He's in the box. He might be offside now. It doesn't matter. Didn't take the pass anyway. Just rolling his shot. Not very threatening. Off target again.
And Midlakes is back at it. They know that we're expecting more on the scoreboard at this point in the game, and it's obvious. I like it right now. Hopefully it doesn't get too rushed and frantic.
Does feel like Midlakes is growing into the game a little more. Where Magana's still yet to have very many touches. I feel like we haven't said his name all that often.
He's trying though.
He
definitely wants it.
A lot of off-the-ball work. Tacoma certainly has his name circled on the whiteboard. Not giving him anything.
I believe that's why they're sitting so deep and trying to clog up as many lanes as they can up there.
Up and around. Oh, Kleeman couldn't get ahead to that. Now A.G. Hada will deal with it. So Cassidy, and here comes the pressure. It's popped up a little bit. That
Quick
certainly
decision.
wasn't the most effective, but it got the job done. That doesn't make any sense.
No, that makes sense. It didn't do the best job, but it did it. And Midlakes doing a good job holding their line here. Look how good that defensive shape is.
Gagne will give chase to Caceres.
Ooh, gotcha.
Seems like Caceres is going to win that first one-on-one at least. Hey, down to Faleri. Faleri, it's top of the box, a lot of ice blue around him. Nothing he could do about that one. And now Midlakes have a chance to break. It's a 3-on-2. Tacoma getting numbers back. Now Buezo with some room.
1 on, 2 on.
Buezo, nice turn and stop and go. Just a little too much sauce on that one. And it'll go for a goal kick. The opportunity was presenting itself for Midlakes United now.
Yeah, that was my favorite run, and I think the fastest progression definitely that has happened from end line to end line.
And Ryan Saunders back on it. Just rolling it out to find Abdella.
Patrick Hiley looking to clog up the lane like Tacoma has been doing for them.
Calling for it out, and he gets it. The fan probably heard him come over the camera. Certainly getting in what was on his Christmas list today.
Ow, 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 that was
AG with a little bit of space. Backing away from him a little bit.
Space and confidence.
Just find a pass. Jeremiah now. AG Hada in the box. Crossed over, and it's cut out well. Magana put some pressure on, and the flag has gone up anyway.
Oh my gosh. The Oscars are coming up. Everyone watch.
Everyone's trying to take home the golden, or is it silver? It's golden, the golden man.
Yeah. Did you see that? He did like a barrel roll.
Get him his SAG card.
Oh yeah. Tony maybe.
Now Bebe trying to put some
good
pressure behind
there.
him, but Caceres felt it coming, made the pass. Fenster. And Abdella. Another name we have not called too much.
Yeah.
Seems to be a lot of that. A lot of the same channels of play being used. Not a lot of joy being found for either side.
Same channels and same level of, as I was saying earlier, risk taking, I'd say. Like they're not doing anything wrong, but nothing great. Ooh, I like
Nice
that.
touch from AG Hada. So one-on-one with the goalkeeper for Fenster if he could get through, and AG Hada, the last line of defense.
Techie.
Once again, a nice little show of skill for the Midlakes defenders.
And cohesive, you know that they all knew what to do there.
Buezo's open, free running. Needs to play the pass. He picks him out. Buezo in the box. Taking one extra touch. Buezo tries to get it around, and it'll be blocked out for a Midlakes corner. And we will set up here.
And some more noise from the crowd, finally. As
Some
something
life.
exciting happens.
Midlakes have had a couple times in a row now where they start a little bit of a transition. They don't have full numbers.
I like
on the
this
keeper,
quick
but the energy,
transition.
they getting these opportunities. They're seeming to go a lot faster, and it's where they're going to be finding their success.
Yeah, I think they weren't doing that earlier. They're just trying to progress. I think this quick transition, not playing down to Tacoma, just not playing what Tacoma's expecting them to play.
Stacking the box up, all of the large players in the box. Jack Ryan Jeremiah will send the in-swinger in. It's a little low, but it's going to be on target, and it doesn't get on. Nobody gets a boot to it.
That one slowed down midway.
I don't know that ball was touched the entire way through. Apparently it was. It'll be a Midlakes throw. What a corner delivery it was. Just needed somebody to get a shoelace to it. Now Bebe will reset for Midlakes. Not quite the result AG Hada was looking for.
I mean, yeah, stopped progression though.
The life is starting to get breathed into the lungs
The
of the home
elbows
side.
are starting to be thrown on the away side as
Just a
well.
little bit.
Great defending here from Kylie.
Pinning him in the corner.
Keeping him in a box, in a phone booth.
He wins possession as well.
Nice.
Shoot. Fenster couldn't believe it. Throw in goes into the box, just off the foot.
Wow.
Taka
Little
tried to
roller in the
win.
box.
Tried to win possession, but sent it the other direction. Casade finds Abdella in the midfield, and Tacoma will be able to
Yeah,
reset and
nice
gain
little
another,
volley pass to his opponent.
getting another stretch of possession on the football. McNaughton. Casade leaves his feet, getting a little bit aggressive with the chasing of that pass, of that ball.
He's sticking with it.
Tacoma seeming happy to take this result right now.
Yeah, I would be happy if I were Tacoma right now too.
They don't need anything more than a point. Tacoma really just need not to lose this game. Midlakes have to win.
Preferably by a few goals.
Looking ahead, the next Midlakes United match is at Thistle Road, away to West Seattle Junction, who sit rock bottom on the table, winless on the year, but did get a massive draw with Ballard away at Interbay Stadium, holding it to a 0-0
Wow.
against the league leaders.
All right. We're going to have a free kick here. One of the first fouls called on Midlakes. This ref has been, I really like the way he's calling the game, kind of just letting it play. And so I trust his judgment now after 34 minutes of good calling.
He certainly
If he
only
says
called
it's a
what he
foul,
had
then
to.
it's a foul.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Hopefully. And we're going to have everyone deep for Midlakes. Two wall.
Setting up almost a V
Is it two or
shape.
three? It's a two.
Low, finding the head of Philip Kleeman, and now Midlakes can set up where they've had their success, and not the best pass right there, but
Foot
he'll run
race.
onto it anyway. He's got some teammates with some space. Can he pick them out? It's Magana. Magana in space, needs to one-time it, and it's going to be cut away. A good idea. Thought he would take a shot there. Tried to lay it off for Buezo to run in. That's Buezo's sweet spot as well.
Wow.
Good spell of play. That is where
Chef's
Midlakes need to
kiss.
find their success
That-
today in
I
these
like that.
transition moments.
Yes.
Deep throw into the box it goes. Didn't quite reach Magana. Bebe sending it back forward, but only to Ryan Saunders, the only person who ever had any shout at gaining that one. Saunders going to throw it long, try to quarterback it.
I think Tacoma doesn't play both sides at the same time, which I think Midlakes does, which is why they're catching them in transition so wonderfully. And I think we need to keep doing that because I think that's just a fundamental thing that a team either does or doesn't do, and Tacoma does not do
Dangerous
that.
play here. And the foul will be called in the box, heading the other way. Ethan McNaughton coming over the back of Tommaso Casade.
Fans, become an owner of your favorite soccer club. Midlakes is raising
That'll be clipped.
community. Help us build a culture of soccer on the east side. Investors get perks like
We'll go again.
exclusive merch and more. Visit wefunder.com/MidlakesUnited to learn more.
Serafella Bebe.
Midlakes United.
I'd say probably 13 minutes left in this half, given the couple injuries and subs we had.
No cards so far, no discipline.
Good find there. AG Hada. Can he overlap?
Kylie on the overlap, but he's not looking at him yet.
Too late. There he was. Again, I love this Kylie Hada matchup today. They've been finding great connections, very creative.
Since AG came on the pitch, those two have had some success together. Oh, Bebe can win possession now. Midlakes have a chance setting up their attack again.
Very
gonna-
confident on the possession here.
Need to try to pin Tacoma back in the half. Tacoma certainly setting that low block standard. Buezo controlling it over the line. You can see by the look on his face and the body language, he's not very happy with himself. Scoreless through 37 on top of the hill. Now Buezo, can he get there? And it's going to be a step behind.
That's going to be a corner.
Referee's going to talk to somebody, and well, we gave him his praises, but everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody has those days.
That was a
Hannah Montana quote.
Classics. I'm not entirely sure how we came up with this, but it is a goal kick for Tacoma.
Sympathy points. I really don't need them. Even though we were doing fine.
And we will reset, and hopefully we get that same luxury call on the other end.
The passion is growing, especially on the Midlakes side. After that call, they want to stand firm on their decisions.
It was a red card in the most recent meeting of these. Nearly 3 red cards, a couple favorable decisions away from Midlakes having to play with 8 men on the pitch. Only 10.
I'd say we're in our final 10 here of the half, so I'd like to see Midlakes have a surge in energy, you know. I'd like to go turbo mode. If not the last 10, the last 5. That's what my coaches used to say, the last 5 and first 5. But they've been doing that a little bit. If we can go like straight, you know, pound them.
Jeremiah from deep. Now, Tommaso Casade has all types of space. Try to pick out a pass. He does. It's Buezo through the middle, or Magana actually. I'll correct myself. Francisco Magana can turn and make a move. Hada with some room. Can he play the pass? Heavy touch. Kept it in though. He didn't have any idea. Got hit by that one so hard he had no clue where it went. Back and forth. And a rough pass coming from the foot of Cody Caramel. I'll correct myself, it was Harris.
You just wanted to say Cody Caramel, didn't you?
Maybe. Bebe trying to drive forward. Nearly getting the hands of Jack Ryan Jeremiah, but hit him in the stomach instead. Buezo, Magana with a little bit of a coming together right outside the box. Would have been a bit of a tough call. Magana, can he get a head to it? He does, but it's out wide. A great find all the way from a deep cross from Taka. Magana just couldn't get it on frame.
Great find, quick setup, and quick adjustment to the play, because that's not what they were going in for.
Wonderful
Magana
delivery.
was kind of on the recovery run almost.
Wonderful delivery from the debuting left back. Be hard to pick an outstanding player for either side today. Ganya trying to put some pressure on, but he doesn't have any help. Jeremiah gets a shin to it, sending it forward. Midlakes now really trying to put Tacoma on the back foot. Coming forward now, Casade chesting it down to Philip Kleeman. Taka. Strong defensive recovery for the visiting Stars.
Hada has space. He has a friend.
Kayeli with a nice little cheeky touch.
Can he find Hada on the
Get
overlap?
around. Gonna go towards the middle instead.
Oh, I like
Finding
that.
Russell. Lots of traffic there. Kayeli needs to recover it. It's gonna go a little too far for everyone else. be a goal kick again. Lots of traffic through the middle. You called it perfectly. Hata had acres of space on the overlapping run to try to play a little bit more of a dangerous pass over the top through the middle, but not to be this time. No building from the back this time. We're going to have a little bit of a long ball.
Yeah, they're going Hail Marys. Few minutes left.
Good win in the air from Abebe. Apparently there's a foul called there. You can't really blame him for asking a couple questions. Seemed like a good win in the air for the defensive midfielder. Caceres. Low through the middle. And it's going to work out for him.
Composed more than I would expect them to be at this time in the game and at this place on the field.
Going
Has
to
space.
out wide,
And
finding
more
Faleri.
space over his shoulder.
Good step from A.G. Hata. Needs some help. Faleri's fighting for his life.
And he wins.
And he does. Fenster can back him up finally. Turning it around. You need to get Mert. Ethan
Ethan
got
needs
some
help.
yelling. Ethan McNaughton's going to have to try to keep it in. It'll go out for a Tacoma corner. They're first of the night.
I really hope that I Need Help gets clipped. We need to tell someone.
I hope that's the only thing that gets clipped today.
And all 11 Midlakes players on the defensive right now.
So wide open look at this top of the corner of the box. They are going to find him. His box blocked away. Fourth officials indicated 3 minutes stoppage time, so you were spot on with your guess. It'd be a foul going the other direction. I think Midlakes are going to have to go quite quick if they want to get something on the board before the break.
Yeah, I don't know how possible that is, but anything can happen, I guess. You know, some of the, actually, I'd say the best goals that I've seen this season have been in the last few seconds of the half.
Buezos getting on the board against Olympia. Hitting the inside of the post and rattling it in.
Oh my gosh.
Temperature's dropping.
Temperature is dropping.
Maybe a little higher work rate from the players to stay warm. Maybe not from the Tacoma side. They've been pretty happy. Well, outside of Faleri, he's been all over it on his wing.
Valeri and Hada are having some fun. Having a day.
A little matchup there. Caceres trying to survey and see what he can find. A.G. Hata says, nope, I'll take that from you.
He says, I see space.
Just galloping forward, finding Buezos. Jason into the box. Strong tackle, but he gets through it somehow, some way. That'll go out for a corner again.
What?
Do I not know the rules of this game? All right. It was a goal kick somehow, some way.
Okay.
Now
Is the goal kick in the room with us? Is the
I don't know. We're going to figure it out somehow. All right, now Hata is trying to find some room here on the wing. Go forward. Kayeli is more central. Let's play to him. A nice touch to pick it out of the air from Francisco Magana. Trying to get a shot, but it's blocked. Pop back up. Not out of danger yet for Tacoma. Kayeli curling it in. Patrick Kayeli! What a finish out of nothing. top corner curling shot, and Midlakes United have cracked Tacoma Stars code. 1-0 Midlakes lead. What a finish from Kyeli.
As I was just saying, my favorite goals this season have been in the last few minutes of the half when we really need them to happen. And I would say that definitely goes top 2 or 3. Was that a lefty?
Beautiful left-footed finish, curling.
That was a lefty. Top bins banger by Patrick Kyeli.
What a shot. That one will be clipped up and watched multiple times on the Midlakes United social media pages.
Midlakes really needed that. We have seconds left in stoppage time.
Out of nothing. We said they needed
nothing.
something to go quick, to bend their way, and apparently all you need is an absolute wonder strike. Absolutely nothing Ryan Saunders is ever going to be able to do to keep that one out of the net. You're going to need to be about 1.5 feet taller to get something onto that one, and Hada's going to do it again. He's not done.
Yeah, that play started with AG Hada, and as I was saying when he came into the game, AG is a disruptor, and I hope he's not taken out right now.
Bit of a late challenge from Valeri, and the one-on-one is going to result in a yellow card. Not too much malice in the challenge, just a little step behind.
Not too much aggression in the yellow card. He was kind of, he did it gingerly, you know. He wasn't.
Just a little more
He wasn't
matter of
excited to
fact.
give that yellow card.
He's got to do more paperwork now. Probably the last action of the first half.
Definitely.
Be Tommaso Casadei standing over.
And he finds the end of his teammate's line.
A bounding ball over the head of Buezos. Go across. And that is the halftime whistle. The story is all about Patrick Kyeli's absolute marvelous hit from the top of the box. The only reason Midlakes really have a lead so far in this is also the first shot on target for either side today.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, the Kyeli and Hada combination, it's creative and it's threatening, apparently, to Tacoma, and it worked. And MVP for sure for me of that half was AG Hada, just the way the tempo changed when he came into the game. And you can tell also he's a leader on the team. He's captained this team before for certain games, and they know that he's solid. And then for Tacoma, I'm going to go with number 8 was up here on the line with Hada.
Oh, number 9, Valeri.
I'm going to go with Valeri because he was scrappy. And I think that's the type of play that is going to really come in handy for Tacoma because they're not as skilled as Midlakes.
Couldn't agree more. Those two are certainly two standout participants. Lucky for us enough, and for anybody watching, they're the one-on-one matchup. Right back left wing. Or, that's right. Back and forth on each other. That's certainly high energy, high stakes coming down the wing. And no surprises that the one goal has come from that passage of play as well.
Yeah, 100%. All right.
And we will be back after the halftime show and let Jeremy do his thing and give away some Macrons, and we'll see you guys here in 13 minutes and 52 seconds.
Bye.
On Instagram for Midlakes.
Welcome back to the second half. Sides have been switched. Goalkeepers have been restretched. And we're just about ready to have another 45. Maggie, what are you looking forward to in this next 45?
I want to see Midlakes have some fun. I know they're better than this team. They know they're better than this team. I want to see them flex a little bit. So, yeah, that's what I want to see. Because, we haven't had one of those games yet at home where we're just creaming a team, Just like, sorry, coughing. Having a good time, getting creative, players moving around in their positions. It's been a very safe play. And I've been saying this all game. Let's get dangerous, because they can. And I think it's all confidence in that first half. Tacoma had so much possession because Midlakes was letting them. And I want to see something different. What about you?
I fully agree. They need to take a few more chances to get something exciting to go on. There's not a lot of energy being provided to them from the support today, so they're going to have to do it themselves. But they should have plenty of motivation. The window for opportunity is widening a little bit for Midlakes to have a shot at making playoffs. For the first time this season, Ballard is losing at halftime. Lane United taking a 1-0 lead. The invincibility is in jeopardy in Oregon today.
Here we go.
Need it, and need it now. Tacoma came out of the locker room, or really off the sideline, a few minutes early. No changes, it looks like, for Tacoma Stars. And Midlakes as well, seeming to come out exactly the same. And we are underway again.
You know, the sun is setting. I have added a layer. I'm pretty sure everyone in the stands has too.
I think it's everybody but me.
Yeah. It's definitely, we were saying, these games are hard to get through if it feels like everyone kind of wants to go home.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, at the end of the day, we're here to watch some good soccer, so let's see it.
It's a Friday night. There's a lot going on in Seattle for over the weekend. Some big concerts in town.
Oh my gosh, Pride
Parade tomorrow.
Yep.
And number 11, London Fenster.
T-Mobile Park breaking concert records last night. 50,000 people for Post Malone and
Wow.
whoever, Jelly Roll.
I didn't even know that they were doing that.
Didn't even know there was a concert at T-Mobile yesterday, but apparently everybody else did. Breaking records.
19, Brady Fendrich.
Been an active week.
Just like I was talking about what I'd like to see conceptually for Midlakes, but literally what I'd like to see is them play the ball and just get comfortable passing around in the final third or the offensive half, you know. Not saying like let them be able to play it in behind us, but I think it's fun to weave it in and out, you know.
Leaving yourself a little bit open isn't bad for a team that's only scored 8 goals all season long, and really today has provided no offensive threat, only taking 2 shots, neither of which been on target. Didn't get a shot on target from their one corner either. Now, with that being said, Midlakes have a chance to build something in here. A bounding ball that's controlled by Hada, and the cross will be played in, looking for Magana. It's not. A Bebe blazes over the top of the bar. But I do agree, leaving yourself open and trying to chase a couple of goals. Midlakes still have a negative goal differential. There's as many goals as they can get on the board right now. Getting in the playoff picture, anybody else they will be with, they're a minimum 6 goals worse than Lane United, 14 worse, Snohomish 12, and then Ballard not going to be caught. 29 goal differential work, so worse than Ballard. So as many goals that can possibly be scored for Midlakes is going to be the deciding tiebreaker in trying to do the unthinkable and getting across the line for the first time in the club's history. Kleeman leaving his feet, leaving his post, has to track back. And again, Tacoma was given an opportunity right there with Midlakes being down a center back and didn't take it. Now Ethan McNaughton, top of the box, blocked by Philip Kleeman. He got back in time and make a big block. Another shot not going on target for the visitors. We said we wanted to see them leave themselves open a little bit, and Kleeman got caught out of position, and then for whatever reason, Tacoma not taking advantage.
Yeah, I honestly don't think they know when to take advantage, when to capitalize. Their triggers for that are not as intuitive as Midlakes are, I'd say.
Seemed to be just a step behind the pace of the match today.
Yeah,
McNaughton playing the ball, had 2 teammates ahead of him inside the box and sent it all the way out back to the deep wing, and they will reset and try to rebuild what they just threw away.
Definitely liking this left wing, Tacoma.
Focusing on that channel for
Who
sure.
do we have on it?
Would
Hosseini?
Yes, no. Yeah. Getting low for that one, only finding a Tacoma midfielder, Abdella. Well, we did have a sub.
Definitely not playing the ball into the middle at all, Tacoma. They are very aware of the midfield disparities. And definitely how eager Jack Wright and Jeremiah even is. You can see him in there. He's bouncing off the walls.
There's a lot of work being done off the ball for Midlakes right now, and
Yeah.
Tacoma seemed to just be pretty happy to stand still with it. That cross is played way over the head of Ramoso. Not a tall fullback running in for that headed cross play. Granted, you would have needed to be the size of LeBron James to get anywhere near that.
We have Pizza Maniac here tonight at Bellevue College, and I gotta say it's one of my favorites that we've had. It's better than I wouldn't say it's better than the taco truck, but it's different, so I like it.
Quite enjoy Pizza Maniac. Based in Renton, Washington. Go all around South Seattle, West Seattle, Bellevue, and Redmond. Applewood Fire Smoked Pizza.
Do our players ever get to eat that, whatever that the truck is?
That's a good question. I know they get provided a meal, but I don't know if that's who does it or not. I would imagine.
Yeah, it would
Probably
make
be a little
sense.
bit more convenient for them.
I hope so.
Here. Pizza seems to be a popular option in the crowd today. A lot of boxes floating
Yeah, I'm
around.
telling you, it's 'cause it's not the taco. Everyone's surprised.
Very-
I came here and I was like, I'm gonna have a taco for dinner, and then I saw pizza. I was like, oh.
It's been a very popular option today. Some of us
And we have a sub lighting up for Midlakes and Tacoma right now.
electing to do the criminal thing
Oh,
and
wait, not
have some
Midlakes.
pineapple on their pizza.
OMG. I got the Hawaiian barbecue pizza. It was really good, but there was pineapple on it.
Finding
too much.
space on the outside. Had to take one little dig. That'll be the last one. Buezo giving chase.
Tacoma calling for a sub, but they're not gonna get it in this progression.
Looks like the next time the ball comes out of play, we'll have a change.
For sure. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Unless they decide to just put it out themselves,
Yeah.
Midlakes is content to let them not get their substitution off. It will be Caceres coming off, it seems.
How do you know?
Our wonderful stadium announcer is
Oh,
providing me the information.
that's nice of him.
Well, Alex Ramirez
I thought you were just like guessing based off.
will
I
be
thought that your eyes were that good.
be 18 Owen Swartrout coming on for the midfield.
Tacoma leaving the match, number 12, John Caceres. And entering number 18, Owens Wardow.
I like hearing how you and Alex try to pronounce the names differently.
We certainly you can tell.
And he's
Few things.
waiting for everyone to go up with him, it seems, and then everyone gets up and they're too far up.
8 minutes have come off the clock already, or ticked onto the clock already in the second half, and not a lot of excitement.
Yeah, it seems
So
like
far.
Midlakes is all right with the score. Seems like they're just happy to chill.
The 3 points are critical for the year.
Ooh, that's a
There's a handball play not being called. There's been a few of those, a few goal kicks, and that might have been one of the makeup calls.
yep.
I know everybody says those are a myth, but they definitely happen. Casade trying to find a passing lane over the middle, but nobody's there.
He hasn't been connecting many of those long balls today, but they're doing a good job of pushing the ball up and moving the play out of our defensive third. So
Been strong in defense. Nice little stop with the outside of the right foot. And Midlakes can go. Now Taka making an underlapping run. Buezo just electing to let it go, and Go the other direction. Obebe. And Dakrai and Jeremiah not getting on the end of that one. Or it's Kayeli, not Jeremiah. Quite a few times I've done that today.
I wonder if they get offended. We should ask them.
Let's not.
I wouldn't. I would be like, it's all right. You're far away.
You're far away. You only have my name right in front of you the whole time.
Fans, become an owner of your favorite soccer club. Midlakes is raising money from the community. Help us build a culture of soccer on the east side.
It's been a solid debut for the left back, Taka.
Yeah, 100%. He's locked that down.
Nice little level pass. What a shot!
Wow.
From range. Right on target. Saunders is hit right to him. A lot of pace on that shot. It's only the second shot on target of the entire
missile,
match.
Though. That was cool.
Absolutely.
And he kind of turned around into it. That one's going on the highlight reel.
Rocket right off the foot.
It's a good touch there.
And now he's going to have some space to run. Well, Boiso use him, he does. He can play the pass, and he's going to win himself a nice corner kick. The Midlakes' second corner of the match.
I'd love to see him score off a set piece this match. We haven't had many of those this season.
You have to think this is a side they probably could. Tacoma's not that large
Definitely.
of a club in terms of height. Only the third corner of the day.
We have the whole bench up getting warm. Can't see it in your view right now.
Everybody's ready. Even the backup keeper is getting ready. Shoulder down some space, and that's going to come up and hit a hand. Good call from the official. It'll be a free kick with some substitutions now coming. Well, looks like maybe just one.
Substitution for Tacoma, leaving the match number 5, Ethan McNaughton.
Oh, Ethan McNaughton's gone.
Darn. Bye, Ethan.
Excuse me, entering number 10, Nick Pereira.
Nick Pereira will replace the man with the best name on the pitch.
And looks like we're trying to go long on this goal kick. Skip a few lines. Oh, no, it was a handball. It was a free kick.
Free kick, handball in the box. Not a lot that could have been done from it. Philip Kleeman was just kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time. Another corner kick where Midlakes created a little bit of havoc in the box but couldn't get a shot on target from it. Common thread throughout the entirety of the season.
Finding great space there. I'm surprised no one got on the end of that.
Bit of a loose ball also.
Pace of play has definitely dropped from what we saw in the last 10 minutes of the first half. That's to be expected, but I think Tacoma is literally, this is their last fighting chance. So also to be expected was some more scrappy play coming off the bench. However, we have over 30 minutes left in this half, and so that is plenty of time to get scrappy.
Lots of time for the game state to change as well. Midlakes looking desperately to cling on to the win. Hopefully to win by a couple, but no score changes here, no score changes in Oregon.
And he has space in the lower midfield. No one pressuring him that aggressively.
Just could casually walk that one across the entirety of the pitch. And another stretch, but this time he's got a little bit for him and one step out of where he needed to be. Been in one-on-one with Ryan Saunders.
Smith Russell not doing that much on the back press.
Not this time, not today.
Maybe he's tired.
dealt with well by the Midlakes defense there. Hada and Kleeman teaming up to clear it out. A low-driven pass. Spun around. An offside flag going up.
Second one of the game, both being called on Tacoma.
Not a wide margin in the offside, but it'd be Pereira. Slightly too advanced. Brian Lanier.
We got Brian and Ryan
We got a Brian, a Ryan.
in goal. First
Placing a
two
rider.
again.
Skewed that way up north, straight up the elevator shaft. Dealt with well, though.
Oh,
Taking a shoulder to the face.
that's going to be a foul.
Easy to call. Hosseini. Not enough to draw a card, though. Still only
He
one
was
so far.
sportsmanlike about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Goes short.
45 plus 1, the 46th minute, the only goal of the match. Kayeli's wonder strike.
Wonder strike indeed.
Trying to see if we can recreate another moment like that.
Yeah.
I'd take just a regular goal even.
I know, I was going to say, I'd love to see something like basic, you know.
A little cutback. Buezo's got a lot of room and he can go. And he passes, picked him out. Buezo's in the box. He's going to need to beat a man now. Buezo gets a shot off and it's saved by Saunders. He got down just in time. Phenomenal goalkeeping. Wonderful pass from the midfield from Kayeli.
Wonderful composure on the ball in the box from Buezo. Two guys on him. Kept it on his foot. Got a shot off.
Good placement for the shot too. Ryan Saunders, his first save of the day, and it's a good one. We said we'd take just a regular goal, and we just about got it.
Yeah.
Almost instantly. Does feel like Midlakes have some more they can get out of this one. Got about half an hour to do it.
And a little bit of success here connecting up the wing from Tacoma. Gonna try to switch it.
Bebe got away with the pull in front of the official. Kleeman's not going to get away with that. Apparently he is.
Interesting.
Seemed like an easy call on Hosseini, but
Yeah.
that would be the last of the makeup calls, I would say. Tacoma retaining possession anyway. And anywhere remotely close to a teammate. And I believe that was Cody Carmel who played that pass.
Long kick here. Gonna find Jack Ryan. No, not Jack Ryan. Jeremiah Smith Russell. Came a little over the top here.
Got a couple substitutions to be made for Midlakes.
That'll be 3 and 4 of the game.
The Surafella Bebe will be coming off, as well as Jason Buezo. Buezo, another impressive game, providing a lot of a threat on the wing. Nearly finding the back of the net.
Providing a lot of energy to the team. Just constantly ready to make a chance or be part of something.
Looks like they will be replaced by Lucas Schreiner.
Jason Buezo. And entering number 10, Cooper Brunel.
Cooper Brunel coming back into the fray.
Midlakes in the match number 27, Surafella Bebe. And entering number 36, Lucas Schreiner.
And first 2 for Midlakes.
And Cooper Brunel's scored a hat full of goals for Midlakes last season.
A little uncertain on the 50-50 there, who that ball was meant for.
And Magana. Oh, we're going to have a little bit of drama on the pitch. And somehow, some way, the cards have not come out yet, and now they will. You got to think Francisco Magana will be on the receiving end of one of the yellows.
Yeah.
Certainly getting a conversation from somebody. It'll be Mert getting the first yellow. Francisco Magana taking the other. Seems like just the two. Magana still protesting. Not entirely sure what started the whole scenario, but Francisco was none too pleased with anybody in a navy blue shirt, or even a yellow shirt as it stands.
Definitely
Felix
not the
Vu
yellow
is
shirts.
trying to give him some advice and pretty much just telling him to stop talking at this point.
Yeah.
Number 20, Francisco Magana. This is also the last call at the dock, so get your favorite drinks before it becomes the
All starting to kick off here. You said earlier that this could be a chippy affair.
Yep.
And the referee is kind of
the last chance at starting something good for both teams after a little disappointment throughout the past games.
still kind of going back and forth with each other a little bit. Seems a little bit more civil this time. The referee will be watching that a little more tightly than he has been.
I wish they were mic'd up.
He's been letting a lot of things go today, and I don't know that that will be continuing after that exchange.
Next season, we have to invest in a mic and mic up one player per match.
So
has that happened?
our very first preseason game,
That happened.
we had some hot microphones on the sideline, and before halftime they were retired.
Okay, I'm not talking a hot microphone. I'm talking pre-recorded and we clip the appropriate things.
Yeah, well, that
I
was
would have loved to hear that conversation between Magana and his dude there.
We had a few. We had some less than satisfied people with what they heard from the players on the bench. Athlete conversations are not always for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
They're spirited and fun, though. Nice little passage of play from Midlakes.
Movement out of positions for Jack and Jeremiah. Definitely trying to get something started.
Ooh, just a foot out of the reach of Francisco Magana's shoe, and the ball's a little mistake here.
That was a little funny.
Little Jeremiah. Wasn't expecting a mistake. I was looking the wrong direction. I was waiting for the ball to come over the top. Brunel. Here we go. Seems like the Midlakes are knocking on the door now. Good turn from Jeremiah.
Very good
Trying to
turn.
find Taka, can play across. Takes a touch instead. Now here comes the cross in. Magana, and he gets cleared off the line.
What? How did that not cross it?
I am not entirely sure. That's the closest one we've had cleared off the line. Francisco Magana, wonderful passage of play for Midlakes. Taka, now another one blocked.
Jeremiah did a great job keeping on his feet there, giving that to Taka.
Jack Ryan, Jeremiah, the engine, driving Midlakes forward right now. He's winning the ball back in possession with Cooper Brunel. And it feels like it's coming any minute now. Now Kleeman trying to settle it a little bit. Frantic passage of play. Midlakes now up to 10 shots in the
Wow.
game.
Little bobble touch there. Not what he wanted.
Good layoff. Passing back off each other again. Out wide. Hada.
Difficult ball to
Hada trying to
settle.
turn a corner. And he goes down in the box. Lots of pressure being put on from Midlakes United. They're putting
Very
the foot
strategic
on the
pressure.
gas pedal.
Very strategic pressure. Definitely they have an agenda, and I think they're just now starting to figure out how to execute it. It's fun.
Seems like every time Tacoma get a foot to the ball, it's immediately going straight back the other direction. Now Magana in a wide area playing a pass. It's blocked. It'll be a corner.
Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if it was called the goal kick.
Not the way this is going. A little bit of activity getting ready on the bench for Tacoma. A substitution is approaching the table. Doesn't look like he'll be coming on before the set piece. Everybody in the box except for the couple defenders.
A.G. Hada and
Schreiner.
Schreiner.
It's a good in-swinging ball, but
Ooh.
out of reach of everybody. One of the more dangerous looking corners we've had today. 3 corners for Midlakes to Tacoma's 1, 10 shots to 3.
Smith Russell got tossed around a little bit on that one.
Does seem like it's becoming a little bit more of a physical past few minutes. Slightly loose, but Schreiner's just not quite quick enough to get there. Pereira seems like a quite large individual in comparison to Lucas Schreiner. Nice slip from Jack Ryan Jeremiah. Brunel.
Good turn.
1-2, and the Midlakes are alive and cooking right now.
I'd like to see him find the weak side here. There he ooh.
Right on call. Good find from Schreiner. It'll go out for a throw and Tacoma's possession. And the substitute is returned to the bench.
Someone did something good.
Good step, and now the pressure's right back on him, trying to step on the throats of Tacoma. It's been a good 6 to 10 minutes for Midlakes. Great find. Taka can run now. What a pass from Jack Ryan Jeremiah, threading a couple different needles. Gonna go down. It'll be a corner kick again.
Great play here, very threatening, making Tacoma make some really hard decisions. Definitely irritating them. The fatigue is about to start setting in as we have probably 25 minutes, maybe 20.
Brunel will provide the option of taking the corner short.
No, he won't.
Not taking the option. Running up on it, A.G. Hada sends it way into the trees. Taking it on the half volley and not the outcome he wanted.
Not taking it right.
Saunders now will try to calm things down for his back line. Been a frantic and hectic 10 minutes.
Definitely. It's interesting, Saunders didn't go to the locker room with his team at halftime. We noticed that. That was something of note where I was like, huh, you like to do your own thing. And Philip Kleeman's going to have some space and time, probably the most time he's had on the ball this game.
He just got to take a little short marauding run forward with the ball. And Tacoma now chasing this, need a goal to get something out of this game, just allowed him to do it. Nobody got a foot to him.
Yeah. Kind of choosing their battles maybe, because they've been losing them.
They've been pinned down for a little bit.
Yeah, Midlakes is just doing a great job supporting each other because one teammate starts to slip and the other picks it right up for him.
Cooper Brunel has been huge in that department since coming on. Right on cue. It's Magana, with Hada, I should say, popped into the hands and across the touchline. It'll be a corner kick.
Another one. What number is that?
It's now number 5, 3 of which coming in the last 6 minutes. Midlakes is applying all kinds of pressure, but nothing to show for it yet. They're doing all the right things, but not finding the end result. You got at some point, the law of averages has to kick in. One of these has to go in. 12 shots, 5 on target. It'll be an in-swinger again. Delivered. It's a little short. Trying to find Magana, but he couldn't get there first. Bouncing ball. Still won again by Brunel.
Yeah, he's doing a great job being strong in the ball.
Been a machine in the midfield. Now Casadei getting all the way over and winning it. A bit of a coming together, but it was clean. Hosseini.
He was off.
And an offside will go
That's a shame. That was going to be a good one. He was off from the previous play.
Couldn't quite find a way to get back across the line, and now Tacoma will do a wise tactical decision and make a couple of substitutions to get a little bit of the momentum back in their favor.
Number 17, Jack Robertson. Also for Tacoma, leaving the match, number 2, Micah Harris, and entering number 16, Nicholas Rivera.
Robertson and Ribeiro will come in, and by my count, they only have one substitution remaining for Tacoma.
Great step. Great step again.
And Cooper Brunell,
Can
he's
he
got some
find him out
teammates.
wide?
He does. Here goes the cross, and it's blocked down, but he retains. Trying to cut it back, find Brunell. And it's dealt with just ever so slightly by the defense, and then Midlakes is always just right there, ready for it.
Yeah.
Waiting to pounce.
I'm really impressed Brunel tried to keep that in, and he did keep it in because a lot of guys would just go for the corner and try to shield the ball.
Cooper Brunell hasn't played much so far this season, but he's definitely making the most of his minutes today, providing a massive impact into this game.
Wasting no time.
Jeremiah now. Cooper Brunell outside of the box to Magana. Francisco Magana with low cross looking for a teammate. He gets it and it's off target. It'll go. It's blocked out wide. And what do you know? It'll be another Midlakes United corner.
Nice. Gotta score off a set piece here.
The numbers are starting to stack up against Tacoma Stars. 6-1 corners, 13-3 shots, 6-0 shots on target, all in favor of Midlakes. All these signs are pointing to some more numbers on the scoreboard.
We have an in-swing. Ooh.
Kleeman was way up there, and he's going to come down hard on the
He's
turf.
gonna get called for it.
And it'll be a foul against him.
Going in his pocket, maybe he's just checking on him.
Either way, I don't.
He went
Even if it wasn't a
head
foul, it
first
went
into the ground.
straight out of play, and Kleeman took a nasty fall. He was way in the air.
Yeah, gotta give him credit for that, going for it. You know, I said at the beginning, I want to see someone do something fun. I want to see someone take risks. That's a risk. Unfortunately, we're seeing the downside to that risk right now on your screen. But we asked, and they've answered. I've
Definitely.
enjoyed watching this game.
Kleeman was taking up some airspace at SeaTac Airport.
He floated for a second there.
Cristiano would be proud with the hang time. He's going to stay in. Probably needed a second to get some of the air back in his lungs.
That's nice. Saunders sharing his water with him.
Former teammates. Two-time former teammates for the Midlakes United and the University of Washington.
That's nice. That makes it so much more fun to watch, knowing that, actually. That they know each other and they're going to, like,
Added layer.
they're going to hold each other accountable for whatever happens in this game later.
Well, added layer now. Ryan Saunders no longer University of Washington.
Oh.
Now transferred to Washington State.
I like the Huskies better than the Cougs. Can't lie to you.
A little mini apple cup on the pitch. Not a transfer you see too much.
Yeah,
at State.
seriously.
UW to Wazoo. Or the vice versa. Two schools don't like each other all that much.
Yeah. Almost like Midlakes and Ballard. Or
This does seem to be growing into more of a rivalry than some of the other matchups in the area. Well, we've named the Lake Washington Derby for Midlakes and West Seattle Junction, but this one seems to have a little bit more spice to it.
Definitely. I think it could be just the circumstances of the game.
Both clubs shared a win last year. The home side's taking a win, each side a draw so far this year.
Touch.
Doesn't seem like we're going to have another draw today unless something completely against the run of play happens.
That was an expert touch. That was Smith Russell, I believe, right? Number 19 on that touch.
James Lear.
James Lear. Apologies. Didn't realize he got subbed in. Who's home?
Lots of space over there. Schreiner finds a teammate. Back to him in the middle. Now he can
Straight
run.
Saunders.
Saunders will claim at the edge of the box and then just roll it over to Cody Carmel.
Tacoma doesn't seem too aggressive in these last 15 minutes-ish.
Feels like they found themselves up against the ropes and now they're just trying to
Survive.
wait it out.
Yeah. Trying to go home with dignity, maybe. I don't know.
Already performed much better than they did in the midweek.
Yeah, much better than we expected them to.
Dangerous play there. Kleeman not letting him get around.
Great communication there from Philip Kleeman with his goalie.
Brunel just passing it back and forth with his fullback.
Yeah, I don't know if now's the time to start wasting time, but it's definitely not the time to rush.
Does seem to be a little bit early, especially given how much success they've had in the attacking front
Yeah.
of things. Probably still could chase another goal or two. Brunel, what a way to keep possession of that.
Seriously.
Back to Taka. It's like Taka could be playing a full 90 on his debut. He's earned it.
Totally. Nothing has happened. We haven't had to say his name too much, and for a defender, that is pretty good.
He's gotten forward a few times, played a few crosses in, made a nice couple underlapping runs. Magana just couldn't quite get to the end of that. I believe he would have been in an offside position anyway. After the spat, Magana certainly wants to get his name on the score sheet again. Did turn provider for the goal for Kaeli.
Good defending from Kaeli, not giving up.
Yeah, easy handball call. Referee says they're still moving, so we'll do it again. And the ball is still yet to stop for a free kick. Passed around about 4 different Tacoma players before they finally settled it. Good
Nice
tackle. Schreiner winning it.
Questionable touch. Oh no. Second one there. Yeah.
Blocked out. Not quite allowing Magana to play the pass. He had an open runner on the side. Would have been Patrick Kaeli in some space, but
Tacoma's done a good job for the last 20 seconds of juking Midlakes. Maybe need to slow down, shuffle their feet a little bit. There we go.
Tacoma has to be happy. They've weathered the entire storm, giving themselves a chance now. Robertson at the top of the box, finding Ribeiro. It was a late goal.
It was a late goal last one.
A late goal against for Tacoma against Midlakes at Bellarmine to make it go 2-2 on a penalty. Tacoma trying to have history repeat itself here. They've done the first part. They took their punches in the corner. And the way the sport typically goes, when you don't take your chances, when you're provided with them that frequently, then it usually comes back to haunt you. If Tacoma is to get something from this game, you have to say it's escaping with a point.
Yeah, definitely.
Not earning one today with the performance. Sure, they did better than midweek and probably better than expected, but only turning up and having 3 shots, none of which on target in the 84th minute. It's not really indicative of taking a result home with you.
Yeah, I'd just say overall Midlakes is trying harder. And they are a better team, so they're doing better, but they're trying harder, and that's why they look so much better right now.
They're doing exactly what they needed to do. Defense has been good. Casadei and Kleeman Lots of communication and really building up Midlakes from the spine.
I'd say we're in our final 10 with the couple of cards we had.
Ballard has leveled. And invincibility is still on. It's not great news for Midlakes. And here's James Lear in some space. James Lear, it's saved. Brunel scores on the rebound. James Lear with some space. Saunders parries it away. And Cooper Brunel, the work rate has rewarded him. And Brunel has doubled the lead for Midlakes United. Now it seems to be all well and done, as Midlakes can ride off into the sunset. 2-0, 85 minutes played.
That was a well-earned goal by Cooper Brunel. He has been working, trying to facilitate stuff, and he followed that shot, which is just indicative of how he's been playing this offense for the last at least 20, 30 minutes, just trying everything, making opportunities, and that's what he did.
He's dominating the battles and all of the duels, was winning everything for a good 10 minutes, was not rewarded for it, and then finally knocked on the door at the right time. He's going to get his name etched on the score sheet. A good save from Saunders. He will not be rewarded for his hard work. Can they get more?
Tacoma with a little fire.
A little bit there. Has to be claiming the pass. Had Robertson running underneath it, trying to put a shot on target, but Brian Lanier not allowing anything of the sort to happen. To win a second ball, and they do. And what do you know? It's Cooper Brunel to James Lear again.
Oh.
Lear in some space, but the flag has gone up, and he knew it. Still not very happy about it, nevertheless. James Lear finds himself in an offside position quite frequently when he gets minutes.
He's just too fast.
Same story at West Seattle Junction a season ago. Scored a heartbreaking goal here to give Junction a win. The only loss at home from the Midlakes last season. Lehman standing them up. Pereira trying to dribble through. Casadei says no. And Lucas Schreiner again.
Arms and elbows are starting to come off of the jerseys a little bit more.
A couple pulls. And what a save!
Wow.
Out of nothing. First shot on target of the match
Wonderful
for
save.
Tacoma. And the first save,
Not a very long setup either.
Lanier.
Didn't have that much time to get ready for that shot.
It came off of his feet quick. And now that they're down 2 goals with just a handful of minutes left, just a couple minutes
They're
left,
playing some good soccer.
Tacoma's going forward now. It almost seems counterintuitive. I guess they have nothing to lose, but they had everything to gain before.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the situation
Not
we
much
find
to
ourselves
gain
in.
now.
A nice cross. Just a little bit of miscommunication there. Pereira coming in a step early. He wasn't there to take the flick from a teammate. And now it's Midlakes United's goalkeeper, Brian Lanier, settling things down. Nice pass. Teammates couldn't win a second ball, but they win a third. And a foul. It'll be a free kick. 2 more substitutions to come on.
It's 5 and 6.
Patrick Cayelli coming off the pitch.
Our goal scorer. First one.
And Magana as well.
And our yellow card recipient.
Charlie Frink.
Midlakes leaving the match number 20, Francisco Magana. And entering number 21, Lucas McAllister.
Charlie Frink and McAllister will look to make a little bit of an impact with about 120 seconds to go.
Charlie Frank. classmate of mine.
Is that right?
It is. Playing at Davidson this fall.
Inside track on the knowledge. Good claim from Ryan Saunders. Oh, and a mistake again.
Ooh.
That one will be called this time. Charlie Frink getting in the way of it. And he'll be booked for that, for sure. Going into the yellow card. Going into the disciplinary report.
Alrighty.
Certainly intentional from the future Davidson man.
A yellow card is issued to Midlakes number 37, Charlie Brink.
Get a boot to that is A.G. Hada, and now Midlakes can try to get themselves out of a little bit of hot water.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Casade can go forward, but he passes it immediate here, and now gives Tacoma Stars some numbers. Not going to do anything with it. That shot way off target. Lanier will take those all day long. We've played 90. Still all waiting on a report of how much stoppage time. Probably just a few minutes. Does seem like Midlakes United will take a win this year. They don't go up. They leapfrog Bigfoot in the table to stay below Portland. Go level on games played with the top clubs, and it'll only be 7 points out of the playoff spots.
James Lear drawing a foul there. Not quite that high up. He
Cheeky
agrees.
touch there.
And everyone back for Midlakes. We are full prevention, maintenance mode right now.
All out defense. Saunders trying to get himself an assist here. Casade's going to win the initial ball. McAllister trying to play it out, but it's not hard enough on the hit. He can't get off the ground.
Frank is ready to run up the sidelines. Nothing served to him just yet.
He wanted it.
He keeps getting psyched.
He wanted it. Now they can go quick, but they don't see him.
Huh.
A.G. Hada had an open goal. There's no reason for Midlakes to need a third goal, but A.G. Hada is trying to get his name on the score sheet.
Besides the statistic books, I mean,
He's trying to
extra
help the goal
points.
differential.
Yeah. Get less than that 29 from Ballard. And straight to Tacoma.
Back
They've been
forward
doing
again.
a great job getting the first balls in the air. Probably one of the only things they've been doing a great job of this match.
McAllister, and the flag will go up. Offside number 5. Most of which seem to have come in the last 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Crowd's still all here. Nobody's left yet. And another free kick will be
What?
given.
For why?
And McAllister trying to, nice little shithousery.
That's a word. Definitely
European came
trying
out
to
there.
get it farther up than it should be.
All right.
We'll go first 2 for Midlakes. Lays it off. And little string of possession. Can we get something together? Gain our composure in the final seconds of this game.
Gotta try and go forward. And that'll be it. The final
Wow.
whistle goes.
No
Midlakes-
stoppage time in that half because we had 3 minutes in the last one.
Not much. Midlakes United will take 3 points today. Final score 2-0. Cooper Burnell in the 85th minute with the second goal, and Patrick Kayeli's 46-minute stoppage time curler into the top corner are the difference today. Your final stat line today, Midlakes United 15 shots, 8 of which on target, 5 offsides and 6 corners, 2 goals. Tacoma Stars 1 corner, 5 shots, only 1 on target, 2 saves for the former Midlakes United's Ryan Saunders. Offside flag raised for Tacoma 2 times. And Tacoma
Loses another
still
game.
sitting second bottom, only 6 points now. Their 5th loss on the season and their 9th match.
On a more positive note, I think that half at the beginning, you said, what do you want to see this half? And pretty much I saw what I wanted to see. So I am very pleased walking off this field tonight, and I think they should be too. I think this is probably one of the better home games that we have had. Not necessarily, I mean, the scoreboard could have been higher given the disparities in team skill, but I think just the skill and composure and finding their groove and reading the game, reacting to the game was very impressive today.
A comfortable 2-0 win, giving Midlakes United a little bit of hope that they can do it. They needed to get it off on the right foot. They needed a little bit of help at Oregon today, and unfortunately they will not be getting that help in Oregon.
Yeah,
Wayne
what's our final score?
Did not hold their halftime lead. Ballard has turned it around, and in the 89th minute, Ballard have a 3-1 lead down in Eugene, Oregon. But that doesn't shut the door on Midlakes United yet. There are 2 slots that go into the playoff spots, and Midlakes now sit on 13 points on 10 games played, and second place, Snohomish United on 20 points. And if you guys remember back, Snohomish away, first Snohomish match, Midlakes United down a man, won 3-1. So anything's possible still.
Anything is possible, and there is so much more good soccer to be played. So join us next week at home.
Next match we have is July 2nd at Thistle Road, where Midlakes United go away to face rock bottom of the table, West Seattle Junction. And then after that, we are at home on the 8th.
All right.
Bigfoot.
All right, and we're kind of in our last chunk of the season.
4 games left to go. We're in the running.
We are, wow.
Only 4 games left. 12 possible points left to get on the table. The maximum return for the East Side can be 25 points.
All right.
That would be enough just to squeak into the top spot on the table.
Work to be done. Let's do it.
Given some other help with the results. But nevertheless, thank you guys so much for joining us again. We will see you guys next week for the penultimate broadcast of the 2025 Midlakes United season. For Maggie Blome, I'm Ethan Callahan. We will see you guys on the 8th. Thank you so much.
Have a nice night.